All right, guys, so I just wanted to make a video about a dream that I had. In this dream, I was in a military type. I don't know how to explain it, but I know I was in the military in this dream. And we had these uniforms on. It seemed like we might have been part of the Marine Corps because I recognized the deserts, but we were in the regular uniforms that you're used to seeing. We were actually in spacesuits. And these spacesuits had helmets that you can turn in and out. The spacesuits also had built-in camel packs, power sources, and I remember the suits were a bit heavy to walk in and things like that. In this dream, we were walking on Mars in a plank. I believe it was a plank that we were walking in. No, it was either a plank or a column. It was one of the two. Those are military forms that we usually do when we're in hostile areas, which is very interesting. Normally, when you're in a hostile area and you're trying to make sure your people are, watching out for the enemy around you, we can put you on a flank or we can put you in a column, something like that. But I believe we were in a column. I don't remember as good the formation that we were in. However, I felt like we were on an alert in the dream of something that was hostile around us, but I don't know, we didn't really know what it was, but it was some type of creature, being, something that was trying to engage us. But we didn't encounter it when I was in my dream, but we were on alert about this, whatever it was. I remember thinking it's really hot. I was really hot. I took off my helmet, and it felt like I was walking on top of a mountain, where the air was very thin. It gave me a headache. I remember it gave me a headache in my dream or memory. I don't know what this was, y'all, because I was asleep, but it was like I was really there. I don't know. It gave me a headache, and I felt kind of lightheaded a little bit, but I got used to it. And occasionally, we would take off our helmets here and there, and so that just means that NASA's been lying about being able to breathe on Mars and stuff. They say that the oxygen levels are too low, but they're low, but they're not. You still can breathe on there, but it's a very destroyed atmosphere. So I don't know if you want to breathe in all that carbon monoxide like that, because it causes headaches and stuff, like I said. But we were able to take off our helmets and not die, is what I'm saying. But to keep your helmet off prolonged like that, probably not. Um, Probably not. um, Anyways, so basically that was the whole dream. We were just observing and on high alert about something. And I noticed that there was debris all around us. There was debris of structures that used to be there. Like there was some type of something happened on Mars. And definitely there was a civilization that was there, because I saw structures that were destroyed. I've also seen pyramids. I've seen bones in my dreams. I've seen all types of things that lead towards there used to be in the ancient world a civilization, probably the Atlanteans that they spoke of, that archaeologists talk about having this ancient technology. Also, I wanted to add in there that our weapons were not like the weapons on right now. Our weapons were like space plasma guns. They were plasma guns. The reason why I say, what is plasma? I don't even know how to explain it. I just know that in my dream, I would check the power on my weapon, and it was a plasma gun. And when you shot it, it looked like light, like a ball of light, but it would shoot out really quickly, and it can melt through like anything. Like you did, don't get hit with a plasma shot. And the weapons was like something out of a video game. I was like, this stuff exists? I said, dang, don't exist. It's like a video game. It felt like I was in a video game. And also the as we were walking, I remember looking into the distance and seeing dust storms and lightning in the far away. It was really far away. It wasn't gonna bother. It wasn't gonna mess with us. But there's a lot of dust storms and stuff, and a lot of sandstorms that happen. I've lived out in the desert before, so like it's kind of like that, but like 10 times worse. The atmosphere has been almost dang near destroyed by something. Um, Probably they used to have a Stargate to probably go from Earth to there, and I know that it may sound science fiction, but it's not. Stargates are real. They are real. The ancient world, the people from the long time ago, like from the days of Noah, used to have this type of technology. It says in the book of Enoch that the angels introduced them to weaponry and alchemy and things that they shouldn't have been showing them. And that started the greatest civilizations on the earth, but it started a breed of man that worshiped knowledge instead of God, the true God. You know, that's why God probably didn't even want to give us any of that information. That's why it was forbidden for us to know that stuff, because he knew it would turn our hearts away from God if we knew the type of technology that could be used, that we could use on the earth and stuff. So it turned us from these normal God-fearing people to basically, not to mention they were breeding with the fallen angels, but it just changed the mentality of man. The type of technology from back in the day could cut a rock with such precision that we don't even have that type of precision now. That is insane. Do you know, yeah, scientists found a rock that looked like it was a laser cut with such precision that we don't even have technology that we know of that can cut that perfect of a line. What? So scientists are finding all types of technology. They're finding organic technology. Basically, how I told you guys in the last Mars dream that the door on that flat surface of the mountain that we were on opened up like a sliding glass door. Yet it was rock, but it moved like it was mechanical. It was just out of this world. I've never seen things like that before, much less the aircrafts that I've seen in my dreams. Also, the aircraft that we were using was kind of like the ones I've seen on Mars. I put a picture in there of kind of what it looked like, but I will say that it's definitely more modern looking than the one I saw. Definitely USA looking. All right, how do I, what else did I see? All right, that's about it. That's about it. But y'all need to remember that all this is basically playing into the times of Noah. We're gonna move into a season where they're gonna start revealing things. Like, have you noticed that they're talking about going to Mars now? What? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Mars. We're gonna colonize Mars. That's all. That's like what they used to do in the ancient world. They colonized Mars. Back in the ancient times, you know what it was like? It was like Star Wars. I've like literally back in that time during Noah and stuff, and during that time period when they had all that technology, it was literally like Star Wars. Matter of fact, there's still people from that lineage out in space somewhere. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all can keep believing that we stuck on Earth, okay? Another thing, that the fallen angels introduced man to interdimensional spaceships that can go from one dimension to another, that can open up wormholes and go to from point A to point B in a matter of seconds. Hence, we have stargates. They found stargates in Antarctica. They found stargates here in America I believe it was from California to Hawaii, but they have other Stargate. And just like in Stargate SG-1, the show, you can dial out to different planets and solar systems, but they would have had to encode, because they have the smartest people in the world in learning these languages, these ancient languages that they speak, to be able to use it. A lot of these languages have died, but they have these really smart people who learn the languages and help these military people do it. Yeah, it's really it's pretty deep, y'all. But this is beginning to, it's like we're getting into like the time, like the days of Noah. We're getting into that. Okay, we're getting into that realm, and what comes with that is ancient technology that has been forgotten for thousands of years. They're finding grid systems in freaking pyramids to control the weather. They're finding sarcophaguses that have living beings in them that have been there since thousands of years, that have been kept alive through stasis. Okay? I was watching Stargate SG-1 and something stood out to me. They found these ancient beings that have been kept alive for thousands of years in a sarcophagus, kind of like the one they found with these giants in them. You can actually look this up. They found giants in that were in a stasis type situation, and they said that they're waking up and that they're all over the world in these sarcophaguses. These sarcophaguses keep them alive and breathe and keep them in some type of stasis. This is the type of technology that we do not even have. I mean, we do now, but that's because they've been finding it. This is another way of how the fallen angels kept some of their children alive during the flood. But also man had this technology through messing around with them and stuff like that. Yes, all of this is part of like the days of Noah. Okay, all this is part of like the days of Noah. They found that girl that was on the moon. I don't even know if she's alive. I don't even know if that person was alive or not, but they found her on the moon. But what I think she died. But there was a guy who broke it down about, I'm going to probably do a video on that moon, that woman they found on the moon. All right, y'all. I can talk about this all day. I really don't want to talk too much, and because I talk a lot. And I have another video coming out. I had a dream that. All right, I'm just gonna go into it when I make it, because it was like crazy. All right, you guys. God bless you. All right, you guys. I just wanted to quickly just talk about this lady real quick. This is the woman they found on the moon. She was older than. I think she was dated back almost 1 billion years in the past. I don't know. We don't know, but they just know scientists, when they try to see how old she outdated any of their records. Her ship was destroyed by some type of something that like pierced her ship, whatever, when she was trying to get off the moon, which the damage caused her to freeze to death. Also, she had some things attached to her face, and which helped her control the machine, which again, ancient technology, use your mind to control the machine. What else? I'm trying to do it really quick. I'm gonna do a video on this, but pretty much she died from the impact and freezing to death. That's all I know. As far as her ethnicity goes, who knows? She can be traced back to the time of Cain, I believe. The Rama period. But look at her ship, though, y'all. Look, they had ships back then that could go into space. That's the type of technology. Y'all see those holes? Those are, it looks like asteroids hit her ship. Her death, they found 2 other bodies. One was decapitated, and the other one was tore apart. So it seems like those asteroids went through the ship and destroyed everything. She survived shortly after, but died once the freeze basically came in and froze everything. It could have happened towards the time period when God flooded the earth. He could have destroyed her ship. I don't know. Who knows? But they say that she's still alive, but personally, I don't think she's alive. I think she froze to death, which is why she's in such great condition, because your body doesn't decay if there's no bacteria eating you up. So, but yeah, just a quick rundown.